There's nothing like dancing with 7 legs. Sure, it might feel a little disjointed and awkward, but in general, it's unique and cool. Unfortunately, as humans, we only have 2 legs, so it requires significant brain power to figure out what is known as septuple time, a time signature that can be divided by 7. It is most commonly found in the form of 7/8 and 7/4. Due to the wonky nature of having 7 beats, they are usually subdivided into a pulse, like 2/2/3. Interestingly, septuple time works rather well with other time signatures, but more on that later. Now let's listen to some examples of this exotic meter. What a relaxing piece of music Hagstrom by C418 is. It is so calm and controlled that it's hard to tell it's in the odd septuple meter. If you count through the bar, you can distinguish the 7-beat nature of the piece. This 7/4 time signature gives the feeling of 2 bars of 4/4, but with the second one missing a beat. It's an interesting and pleasant sensation for the ears as C418 introduces it smoothly and steadily. In the second section of the piece, a staccato 8th rhythm is played softly by the electric piano. Used in this way, septuple meter feels like it has always been there, rather than some experimental feature, as many composers think of it, but rather a natural part of music. Let's explore how septuple time can be used in film music. There are multiple ways to notate this rhythm, but the most commonly used approach is the 7/4 time signature. Due to its septuple nature, it feels a little bit offbeat, which is why finding a pulse is important. Splitting the bar in half, a pulse of 2/2/3 and 8th notes can be heard. The main heroic melody also splits the bar in half with some 8 notes at the end to lead to the next bar, which works rather well. The 8th notes glue phrases together so the listener doesn't get lost and keep the heroic feel throughout the chords. Overall, the Ant-Man theme uses septuple meter to create neat rhythms while staying true to the superhero feel of Marvel. An impressive feat. Lastly, let's listen to the concert band piece Moonscape by Corey J. McBride. Notice something about that last bar? Count its beats. Yup, it was in 4/4. But the other bars were in 7/8. Yes, this piece basically revolves around using 7/8 as a base and mixing it with even time signatures like 4/4 and 2/4 to create unique phrases. The pulse in the 7/8 bars is 2/2/3, while the 8th note pulse in a 4/4 bar would be 2/2/2/2. An unbalanced but oddly fitting combination. In certain cases, this extra bar is completely ignored, creating rogue 3-bar phrases. 2/4 is also used instead of 4/4 in several cases, with the melody slightly altering to fit that. Mixing septuple meter with 2/4 and 4/4 is a great and interesting way to mix things up while grounding the phrases. In conclusion, it may take a little extra brain power to understand septuple time due to our bipedal nature, but by exploring the works of composers who use it in their music and perhaps have 7 legs themselves, we can begin to appreciate this unique and complex meter. Septuple time can create interesting and pleasant sensations for the ears, as well as provide a way to mix things up while still grounding the phrases. If you enjoyed this exploration of odd time signatures, be sure to check out this video about Mars, an angry piece seething in 5/4.